Hi friends, good morning. Today let us discuss the coordinates of incenter. Friends, incenter is the point of intersection of angular bisectors. Point of intersection of angular bisectors. See ABC triangle, see angular bisectors. So the angle is bisected. So the line which bisects the angle, AD, BE, CF. These are angular bisectors. Point of intersection of angular bisectors is called incenter. That is I. So the coordinates of I, as you know, AX1 plus BX2 plus CX3 by A plus B plus C, and AY1 plus BY2 plus CY3 by A plus B plus C, where small a, small b, small c are the lengths of BC, CA and AB, and x1 by A, x1 by 1, B, x2 by 2, C, x3 by 3. So we know x1 by 1, x2 by 2, x3 by 3. We know small a, small b, small c. Then by substituting here in this formula, we can get the incenter, friends. So let us solve one problem. Find the coordinates of incenter of the triangle whose vertices are 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, A, 1, 1, B, 2, 1, C, 2, 2. x1 by 1, x2 by 2, x3 by 3. And now we have to find the values of small a, small b, small c. This is small a, this is small b, this is small c, What is A? The coordinates are 1, 1, B, 2, 1, C, 2, 2. A, 2 minus 2, 0, or x2 minus 2, 0, 1 minus 2, minus 1 whole square, 1. So A is equal to 1. B, 2 minus 1 whole square, 1 square, 1. 2 minus 1 whole square, 1 square, 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. Root 2. B is equal to root 2, friends. C, 2 minus 1, 1. 1 square, 1. 1 minus 1, 0. So root 1 means 1. C is equal to 1. So A1, B root 2, C 1. So A1, A is equal to 1. B is equal to root 2. C is equal to 1. Now let us, this is x1 by 1. This is x1 by 1. This is x2 by 2. This is x3 by 3. Now let us substitute the values. See, AX1, 1 into 1, 1 plus BX2, 2 into root 2, 2 root 2, B root 2 plus CX3, 2 into 1, 2 by A plus B plus C. 1 plus root 2, 2 plus root 2, 2 plus root 2. This is one thing. And A by 1, 1 into 1, 1 plus B by 2, root 2 into 1, root 2 plus C by 3, 2 into 1, 2. So 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 2 root 2 by 2 plus root 2, 2 plus root 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus root 2. So this is, friends, 3 plus 2 root 2 by 2 plus root 2, 3 plus root 2 by 2 plus root 2. These are the coordinates of the incenter. AX1 plus BX2 plus CX3 by A plus B plus C, A by 1 plus B by 2 plus C by 3 by A plus B plus C. So first you have to find the values of small a, small b, small c, then substitute the values. Okay friends, let us go to second problem. Second problem is friends, answer problem friends, answer 2019 problem. This is the incenter of the triangle formed by the straight lines y is equal to x root 3. The straight lines are y is equal to root 3x, one line, y is equal to minus root 3x, and third one y is equal to 3. These are the three lines. These are the three lines of the sides of a triangle. Now we have to find the incenter of that triangle. See friends, first two lines are y is equal to mx form. There is no constant term. Y is equal to mx. Y is equal to mx form. So these two lines passes through the origin. This is y is equal to root 3x, and this is y is equal to minus root 3x. This line and this line are in the form of y is equal to mx. Those two lines passes through origin, that is 0, 0. And third line y is equal to 3. Y is equal to 3 in the sense y is equal to y1. So that is line parallel to x-axis and at a distance of 3 units from the x-axis. Y is equal to 3 means this is a line parallel to x-axis, and at a distance of 3 units. And at a distance of 3 units from the origin, 3 units from the x-axis. Okay friends. So now let us find the vertices. One vertex is no, that is 0, 0. Let us find this vertex. Here y is equal to 3 friends. Y is equal to 3. Why 3? If you substitute y is equal to 3, then x is equal to root 3. So root 3 comma 3 coordinates of this point, and if you substitute y is equal to 3, here x is equal to minus root 3 comma 3. So we got the coordinates of all the three vertices. See friends, you understand this point now. This is 0, fine. Here y is equal to 3. If y is equal to 3, then x is equal to root 3. Root 3 gets cancelled. 1 root 3. So x root 3. Here if you take y is equal to 3, x is equal to minus root 3. Now we got the coordinates of vertices of 3 vertices. Friends, see one thing if you can observe, we can solve this problem in a simple way. See, this is y is equal to mx, where m is the slope. So slope is tan theta. Tan theta is equal to root 3 means theta 60 degrees. So this angle is 60 degrees. This angle is 60. This is 60 means this is 60. Fine friends. And when slope of this line minus root 3, that is tan 120. This is 120. This is total 120. So this is 60. This is 60 means this is 60. So this is 60. So the triangle is an equilateral triangle, friends. The triangle is an equilateral triangle. For an equilateral triangle, all the centers, that is incenter, centroid, circumcenter, orthocenter, all are the same. So we can simply find the centroid. Simply find the centroid. Then itself is the incenter also. Centroid means x1 plus x2 plus x3. x1 plus x2 plus x3. 3 root 3 plus 0 minus root 3. 0 root 3 minus root 3 plus 0 x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. 3 plus 3 6. 6 3 plus 3 plus 0 by 3. This is 0 by 3 means 0, comma 6 by 3 means 2. 0, comma 2 are the coordinates of this point, friends. 0, comma 2. 0, comma 2 are the coordinates of that is the in-center point. In-center point. Okay, friends. Okay, friends. Here what we did, you understood now? Here this line is y is equal to mx line. What is m? Slope root 3. Slope root 3 means angle 60, tan 60 root 3. So this angle is 60. This is 60 means this is 60 because these two lines are parallel lines. These two lines are parallel lines. This is 60 means this is 60. In the same way this is also 60. This 60 means this is 60. 60 means this angle must be 60. Therefore this triangle is an equilateral triangle. For an equilateral triangle, see friends, if you know that a triangle is an equilateral triangle, then you can find any center. All the centers are same. Just you find the centroid enough. That is enough. That itself is the orthocenter, that itself is the incenter, that itself is the circumcenter. All centers are same. So this is an equilateral triangle. So that is, friends. Okay, friends. Otherwise, you know all the three sides. You can find in other way also. Okay, friends. So that is something about an in-center, friends. And next let us see, friends, 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2. The position of these 2 points with respect to a line. The position of 2 points with respect to a line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Let the 2 points be x1 y1. Let the 2 points be x1 y1 and x2 y2, and line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Here the problem is, friends, whether the given 2 points lie on the same side of this line or on either side, that is opposite side of this line. This is the question. 2 points will be given and a straight line equation will be given. You have to find whether these 2 points lie on the same side of this line or either side, that is opposite side of this line. So for that friends, you just simply substitute x1 y1 and simply substitute x2 y2. That is, you find ax1 plus by1 plus c and ax2 plus by2 plus c. You find the values of ax1. You find the values of ax1 plus by1 plus c and ax2 plus by2 plus c. You have to find the values of ax1 plus by1 plus c and ax2 plus by2 plus c. If these two have the same sign, that is, both may be minus, both may be plus. If these two have the same sign, then the 2 points lie on the same side. If these two values have the opposite signs, one is plus and one is minus, or one is minus and the other is plus. If the two values have the opposite signs, then the 2 points lie on the opposite sides of this line. So we have first what to do? We have to find the values of these two. Depending on the signs of these values, SIGNS, signs of these values, we decide whether these 2 points lie on the same side or on the either side of the line. Okay friends, let us consider one problem. Here question is like this, friends. Here, this is also MZ question, friends. This is also MZ question. The question is, the set of all values of A. Before this problem, we shall do one more problem, friends. See, the given line is 3x minus 8y minus 7 is equal to 0. 3x minus 8y minus 7 is equal to 0. 3x minus 8y minus 7 is equal to 0. And the points are minus 1, minus 1, and 3, 7. 3, 7. This is 1 point. This is 1 point. So x1 by 1, x2 by 2, and line is given. So we have to substitute this point, and we have to substitute this point also, and let us see the signs whether they are plus or minus. First, let us substitute this point, friends. 3 into minus 1, minus 3, minus 8 into minus 1, plus 8, minus 7, 8 minus 10, 8 minus 10, minus 2, that is less than 0, minus 2. Let us substitute 3, 7 in this line. 3 3s 9, minus 8 7s 56, minus 7, that is 57, minus 57, minus 56, minus 7, minus 63, minus 54, So both have the same sign. This is ax1 plus b1 plus c is less than 0, and ax2 plus by2 plus c is also less than 0. Both are negative sign. Both have the same sign, either plus or minus. Both have the same sign. If both have the same sign, either minus or plus, if both have the same sign, then these 2 points lie on the same side of the line. Okay friends, let us take one more point. The line equation is same, friends, and the point is 4 comma minus 3, and 0 comma 1. 4 comma minus 3 and 0 comma 1. Line is this, points are these. So ax1 3 into 4 12, minus by1 b into y1 b minus 8 into minus 3 plus 24 minus 7. This is equal to 24 plus 12 36 minus 9 7 29. So first one is positive. Let us take the second one. 3 into 0 0, minus 8 into 1 by2 friends. Minus 8 into 1 minus 8 minus 7 minus 15. So these two have the opposite signs. These two have the opposite. One is plus and the other is minus. So these 2 points lie on the opposite sides of the given line. Opposite sides of the given line. Simple thing friends. Just substitute the points. After substituting, see the values, see the signs of the values. If have the same sign, opposite side. Okay. Based on this 2019 MCET, 2017 MCET with friends, this is the set of all values of A, small a, such that both the points 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 3, 4 lie on the same side of the line. 2x minus 5y plus a is equal to 0. 2x minus 5y plus a is equal to 0 friends. See friends. He says, problem says, these 2 points, very important problem friends. These 2 points lie the same side of this line. If these 2 points lie on the same side of the line, then ax1 plus by1 plus c and ax2 plus by2 plus c must have the same sign, either less than 0 or greater than 0. Okay friends, now let us substitute first. First substitute this point ax1 plus by1 plus c. Let us find this one first. A into x1, 2 into 1, 2 plus b by 1 minus 5 into 2 minus 10 plus c a is equal, this is less than 0. What is given? We have to consider 2 cases friends. Because if they lie on the same side, either they must be less than 0 or they must be greater. First I am considering the case less than 0. So ax1 2 into 1 2 b by 1 minus 5 into 2 minus 10 plus c a less than 0. So minus 8 plus a less than 0, it implies a less than 8. Right friends? A less than 8. Now substitute this point. Both should have the same sign. First I am taking the case of less than 0. 2 into 3, 6. 2 into 3, 6. Minus 5 into 4, minus 20. Plus a less than 0. Minus 14 plus a less than 0. It implies a less than 14. So when we have taken the case a less than 8, first case a less than 8 and a less than 14. Now let us take the greater than values. Minus 8 plus a, so okay. Minus 8 plus a greater than 0, it implies a greater than 8, and minus 14 plus a greater than 0 implies a greater than 14. See, on combining these values, a less than 8, a less than 14 means a less than 8. A less than 14, a less than 8 means a is less than 14 also. So, a less than 8 is one solution. A greater than 8 and a greater than 14. If we say a greater than 14, if a number is greater than 14, it is automatically greater than 8. So, we consider this case a greater than 14. So, now our solution is a less than 8 and a greater than 14. So, this solution you have to take. Friends, I tell you once again see. These are the points. He says, problem says these 2 points lie on the same side. If the 2 points lie on the same side, then ax1 plus by1 plus c and ax2 plus by2 plus c must have either both negative sign or both positive sign. First, I have considered negative sign. First, both less than 0. ax1 2 into 1 minus 5 into 2 minus 10 plus c, that is a less than 0. So minus 8 plus a less than 0, a less than 8. And again the same thing, a less than 14. This is less than 0. And if you take greater than, a greater than 8, a greater than 14. So combining these two values, a less than 8 means a is less than 14 also. Because so we take a less than 8. A greater than 14 means it is greater than 8 also. So we have taken a greater than 8. So the final solution is a less than 8, all the values less than 8 and all the values greater than 14 a has to take. Okay friends, now let us see one more problem. Okay friends, today let us continue this session from in the next video. Okay friends, have a nice day.